Hi everybody, Dan Cunliffe, Managing Director of Pangea. Thanks so much for joining us for our March vlog. You might be wondering where we are with whiskey barrels in the back. We haven't upgraded the office yet, but we are sitting at the Glenore Distillery, which is based just outside of Inverness. We'll talk about it a bit later, but worked with a exciting new strategic partnership for us, and as I said, we'll kind of mention a bit more at the end of the vlog on that. What's been happening this month? As usual, a lot of things. We're traveling. Sunny Scotland is where we find ourselves at the moment, but a couple of things that have definitely been fantastic and worth sharing is our awards that we set ourselves up for. So we applied for the Comms Dealer Sales Awards. We went for 3, and very, very proud to say that we have qualified for all 3 of the awards that we put ourselves forward for. So we are finalists in the Service Provider Channel Sales Team of the Year. We are a finalist for the Service Provider Channel Marketing Campaign of the Year, which we did for our pre-Ethernet solution. And then we're also down for Best Partner Program for our vendors. And all of those awards mean very, very, very much to us and the team, and for working through, because it's generally placed towards the values of the things that we're trying to create and moving towards our channel's choice for IoT. So fingers crossed. Hopefully, if you're there, we'd like to catch up with you. And if you entered and you've been made a finalist as well, which many of our partners have, congratulations. We've been around the country as well, doing quite a bit of partner training, getting guys really activated into IoT, and we're really leading with this message of where we're going to find the next big ticket items for our partners. We're looking at opportunities worth several millions of pounds that we're trying to help build into existing pipelines for our partners, growing revenue from their existing base. It's a theme I've been talking about since starting Pangea, and it is every month coming to fruition for our partners. And if you're considering what you're doing with your IoT strategy from a channel perspective, or you're just interested, by all means get in touch and we can help you there. But been traveling around pretty much all corners of the UK at the moment, training our partners, getting them kind of geared up for various IoT solutions, as well as productizing some of the ideas we have. Some of the events that we attended this year, other than a whiskey distillery, is we went to Smart IoT, which was based in the Excel Centre of London. And if you compare that to where we've just come from in terms of Mobile World Congress, one of my team sort of described it as a garden fete compared to the size of Mobile World Congress. However, Smart IoT was really key for talking to some of the UK players and what they're doing in IoT. We got to meet some really, really interesting opportunities that we are trying to share with our partners, and actually kind of engage with some niche players right across the health sector. Saw some really interesting tracking devices, all the way through to some large opportunities where people are delivering smart metering in the thousands at a time. So I would encourage anyone to get down there again next year when it's on around about the same time. Definitely worthwhile checking out. We also had a really interesting event where we went to a day sponsored by Cisco and Relayer in conjunction with Avnet, where we got to learn a lot about analytics, the kind of application layer in IoT, and where the benefits are going to be for that. We firmly believe that it is a core part of the stack of IoT and revenue, and we want to make sure our partners are geared up, and continually improving our ecosystem is a part of what we learned on that day. And a big thanks to the guys from Relayer, Cisco and Avnet for putting that together and really putting some relevant content, exceptionally relative content, but also real world stuff. You know, we spoke about deals that were done in Germany to help the train system become more on time, which developed into actually proactive maintenance for the trains themselves, and things like that just makes you believe that this is the market to be in for sure.
And also the coffee machine analogy, that by connecting up these devices, we're able to have that as a service model, which is another revenue stream for your customers that they can go out to market with. And it's only by taking in data from these sensors here, data that sits locally in PLCs, data that's already there, but aggregating and bringing it together and doing something good. And the key thing is integration, profit, increasing profit, reducing costs. That's what gets the tech done, and it's the technology that allows it to do that.
So those are some of the events that we attended this month. Probably the most exciting part of this month's activity around Pangea would have to be the announcement of our new sales director. If you haven't seen some of the press, please go and have a look at our website, or even go and have a look at our LinkedIn page. Joining us is the former head of partners for IoT at a global mobile network operator. I've worked with Bernie in the past, and joins us as sales director. Huge experience, lots of really interesting ideas, and I think some of our partners, current and future, should be excited about Bernie joining us, because most of you would have probably worked with him before and know what a credible and really well respected individual he is. Just to wrap up some of the things that we're up to later on in April, there are two pretty interesting events that I'd encourage you to kind of get to. The one in particular being the Real World IoT on the 5th and 6th of April, so pretty shortly, and another one called the ICS Cybersecurity event. With security being easily one of the hottest topics in IoT, I would definitely encourage anyone who is able to get to the ICS Cybersecurity event, just to familiarize yourself, but also if you have a keen interest in that side of the world, definitely get down there. So that just about wraps up for our March vlog. April's going to be crazy as usual, but that's the way we like it at Pangea. We're going to be talking about a brand new partner that's joining us, probably sharing some insights of an interview with them and really what they see as an IoT strategy. Very exciting partnership for us, and look to really grow the market with these guys. We'll talk more about that in April. Once again, thanks so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it. If you have any ideas or thoughts or comments, please do send them through to the team. Otherwise, in the description, would you have a look, and please follow us on Twitter, which is @Pangea Connected. If you're looking for us on LinkedIn, search for Pangea Connecting Everything. And finally, if you do want to drop us a mail or just get in touch, you can do that via our website. This is Dan Cunliffe signing off. Have a great rest of your month. You might be considering why we got a whole bunch of whiskey barrels in the back of us. We're actually at the Glen Ord Distillery, famous for distilling Cardew, and also famous for distilling the Singleton. I actually don't think that's true. Is that true?
We don't make Cardew.
You don't make Cardew, do you? Because I thought, damn it, why did I put it out there?
Cardew make Cardew.
I'll start again.
Stuffed it up again, mate.
Hi, I'm Sebastian Hunt. I'm working with Pulsant at Cloud Expo Europe 2017 in London. Quickest card trick in the world. Cut!